free me! At last, you have my thanks, Witcher.
You're not Reinald.
My observance, albeit a tad slow.
Not about to let you use this mine.
Oh, but I will. You are the weaker Witcher. I'll kill you, then spread through your viscera, invade your mind. With power, with your strength, I'll crush any who stand in my way. All will drown in blood. Broken and useless, with none but you to thank. Trap us with ears, then force it from my blood. Cast the heart to expel it! Stop it regenerating!
Ears first, then heart. Reinald died centuries ago. Body didn't decompose, though. Likely slowed by the miasmal. Strange. Never seen armor like this before. And the medallion. A wolf's head, but flat.
Finally sent someone. Seems the gods remember this damned veil after all. And you have my thanks. Can't believe it's gone. There were moments when I didn't know if I was me or the miasmal. Maybe I was both. Maybe neither.
No need for thanks. Should mention, though, wasn't Osmond who sent me. Priest of the Eternal Fire did. How did it happen that you came to be trapped with miasmal?
Those cultists hired me to expel it. First sign I might become possessed, though, they panicked. Sealed me in here without a second thought. Could have sent an exorcist. Or called for another witcher. Anything. And those poor souls whose bones litter mine. All forsaken for the glory of the eternal fire.
I saw. Miasmal got lucky you showed, not some mere mortal. Witcher's immunity meant it could possess you without destroying your body.
A cruel irony. I had to focus all my strength to prevent it from escaping. Till I locked us in this prison of salt, that is. Before that, it possessed the sick. Quickly corrupted. Deformed them. Turned them into the undying dead. Feral and mindless.
All those voices, torches, wasn't you, was it?
You gotta ask. The miasmal aimed to lure you here. I was...
Who are you exactly? Got a wolf's head medallion, but it's strange. Looks nothing like mine.
Strange how. Designed and forged it myself. Like all witchers at Kaer.
Quite the craftsman. Not me, though. Got mine from my mentor. Like all witchers at Kaer do. Must have been different in your day. Speaking of, when exactly did you arrive here in this mine?
It was 970... no.
Reinald, that's more than 300 years past.
300? No. No! They'd have sent another to find me after 5, 10 at most. Osmond himself would have come. Shit. Shit.
I'm sorry. Miasmal tried to impersonate a witcher earlier. You the real Reinald? How can I be sure?
Ask me something only a wolf could know. Come on, let's get this over with.
Sure you're from the school of the wolf? Your armor. Can't say there's no resemblance, but the color? Studs, vertical stripes?
Back at Kaer Morhen, they'd always toss gear my way. Whatever you touch turns... This particular suit, I refined on the path. Supposed...
On your own? No workshop? Missed your calling, sounds like. Could have made a name for yourself as a fine armorer, or at least a tailor.
Osmond had ideas of his own for improvements. Scribbled them down.
I'd like to believe you, really. Got any proof?
Search my corpse. Left-hand pocket of the tunic. Diagrams are there. And yours to keep.
You're free of the Spectre, but you seem agitated. Need to make sure you'll find lasting peace.
Mean to prevent me from becoming what we hunt. Well, still got a matter I need to settle. Be a brother. Help me. Then I'll find peace.
Could also cremate your body on a pyre as the guild ordains.
You'd see me leave this world burdened with pain and regret. This is the fate you wish for me, Wolf Brother. A priest sent you, or so you said.
So be it. But a few words, nothing more.
Your tone. Understandable, but unwarranted. No bad intentions on my part. And even if there were, you'd be here to protect him, right?
Fine. I'll get you the priest.
I failed to fathom. How could they let this happen? The bodies, the blood, so much blood. I had no idea. Reinald. I know of the horror you suffered. I thought perhaps I could help. But how does one make amends for such a tragedy? A humble deacon like me.
Deacon, hierarch, you're all the same. Eternal fire, except...
Sheesh, the generalizations. Clerics are evil, one and all. That make all witchers emotionless ghouls.
Everyone witcher in prison is sick and dying. Whose side you on anyway?
As the prior says, he says, "Oh, confound it. I've hung on their every word my whole life, but now, knowing of this travesty, the church must protect the weak, foster hope."
What shall I do? Where shall I go? This is about you. Are you the victim?
You're a hero. Prevented a catastrophe. Time to come to terms with your fate. What do you want? What do you need to do that?
Ah, a hero. Used to care about the greater good. Young, ambitious. The will to fight burns strong in me. Now I'm just tired. don't have the strength, no desire to philosophize, and I won't rejoice about the world's salvation.
You may lack the will to fight, but I know one who doesn't.
Admirable, your faith in others. But as soon as he leaves, his warmed heart will cool at the touch of church coin. Same as all those fuckers.
Don't need a church at your back to do good. Can do that on your own.
Aye, true. So right, which... I shan't be returning to Novigrad. I'll stay here, transform this place, create a haven for the afflicted, true to its name. I enrolled at the seminary to serve folk, not the church.
Lies. Selfish lies to save your skin. Folk don't change. Not ever.
Reinald, calm down. Shit. So much for catharsis. Fucking finding inner peace. Damn it. Should have seen that coming. Lived a witcher, died a witcher, departed a vengeful spirit. Now to find Osmond's scribblings, the ones Reinald mentioned, could complete the armor.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Reinald died centuries ago.
Can't believe it. Ask me something. That
That light.
search me.
You're free of it. Could also cremate your...
You see me.
I failed to... Ray.
Deacon.
Look at him. He's a child. What crimes has he committed? Forgot the verse of the hymn? Snuck a sweet roll while fasting? Believing the word of hypocrites, his sole transgression.
As the prior says, oh, confound it. The church must protect the weak. I enroll...
Lies.
Reinald, calm down. Shit. Lived.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Strange. No need for that.
Ask me.
Sure.
This.
On your own? I'd like to believe.
Surgical.
You're free of the Spectre.
You. A priest sent you.
Why?
No.
This kid?
Can you offer me that?
I failed to...
Found the remains of a priest down here. Clearly chose to stay.
And who sealed him inside? Ven. What am I doing? Resisted a red miasmal for centuries, damn it. Now I can't find the strength to forgive this boy. As if hatred kept me sane all these years.
Maybe it did, but that was then. What matters is your choice now.
Your sacrifice was not in vain.
Made a difference.
And I'd rather it stay.
We're done here. Time we were on our way.
By the eternal fire. I must think. No. I know what I must do. Yet, it can't. Here. Your reward, Witcher. Give my thanks for your help.
Might not need to cast it all aside. Not entirely.
Perhaps.
Farewell, former deacon. And good luck with your search. Now to find Osmond's scribblings, the ones Reinald mentioned. Could complete the armor then. Worth a look around next time I might care more.
Many thanks, Witcher. On behalf of the Church of the Eternal Fire, and myself.
Oh,